When an apple falls from the tree, it inevitably heads towards the ground, not the moon. This is determinism. But what is free will? And why do we discuss free will? It's because when we seek the origins of good and evil, we inevitably arrive at this ultimate barrier. Free will is the foundation of all laws and the standard for morality. Hegel noted in Principles of the Philosophy of Right that laws originate from the will, and the will is free. Legally, incompetence is recognized in just two cases: mental illness and minors. And if a minor is mentally ill, they're virtually untouchable. Why are these exceptions made? For those with mental illness, their free will is obscured by the disease. For minors, it's not fully developed due to insufficient life experience. Both situations share one thing: external limitations prevent the full expression of free will. However, this doesn't mean free will doesn't exist in the mentally ill or minors, as it is inherently present, embedded in our souls. Let's look at determinism. What is it? It means my choices aren't really controlled by me, nor do they stem from personal values. Every decision is predetermined by the cosmic chaos of billions of years, a mere outcome of atomic particles clashing in our brains. This is determinism. Like Laplace's demon, if given the initial conditions and enough computing power, it could predict the universe's secrets. Nothing can be changed. Determinism, a cosmic charlatan, even predetermined the cliched words you said when breaking up with a girlfriend, and the exact angle of your pretend sorrowful tears. Determinism has spawned various disciplines like evolutionary psychology, the subconscious, genetic determinism, neuroscience, these fortune tellers, short-sighted fools, and mechanical materialists. They attempt to explore free will through scientism, but inevitably fall into the trap of mechanical materialism. Science has conquered the stars and the seas, yet when it turns inward to trace the origins of liberalism, it becomes a thorough failure. Leibniz warned against those with simple minds but advanced computing abilities, who see the human brain as merely a millhouse filled with noisy machines and large gears interlocking, yet completely missing the human will. He said that when you enter the human brain, it's like entering a millhouse where you see the machines and gears, but you fail to see how these complex gears give rise to free will. Modern neuroscience continues this folly. They detect the brain's electrical signals with various devices, yet they remain utterly clueless about free will. Because free will isn't just beyond science, it's even beyond philosophy. Free will means my choices aren't determined by the trajectories of microscopic particles in the brain, nor by electrical signals, dopamine levels, or predetermined destinies. My choices are entirely random, governed by me. When everyone thinks I'll choose lobster, I might just opt for bacon. When all signs suggest I'll hit a deer, I might unexpectedly run over a chicken. Free will thrives in the unexpected and the unconventional. Free will proponents argue that it's not the material world that determines my choices, but some mysterious emergent consciousness. Kant alone circumvented the pitfalls of mechanical materialism by radically defining free will as the ultimate choice system. He believed we can't derive free will from experience because our experiences only help us understand the laws of the phenomenal world. For Kant, free will is intangible, unprovable, yet absolutely essential. Without it, all choices would be constrained by the mechanical laws of the material world. If free will did not exist, then choice, morality, and the distinction between good and evil would also not exist. All human emotions, righteous indignation, evil, love, hate, joy, and sorrow, would be meaningless because they would not stem from the individual's decisions, but from the whims of fundamental particles. What then am I? Where do the values, beliefs, and impulses that emerge in my brain come from? Are they directed by the movements of these basic particles, or do they pertain to a metaphysical transcendence? For a liberal, there's no doubt it's the latter. This world has inherent compassion and unexplained evil, nobles who squander their fortunes, and commoners with unyielding ambitions. Their destinies are shaped by free will. Thus, people elevate free will to the pinnacle of the Tower of Meaning, where it shines like stars in the night sky, illuminating all moral laws. Those who try to prove that free will doesn't exist through scientism, positivism, and mechanical pseudo-materialism are profoundly mistaken. Free will is like the brilliant stars in the heavens, yet they dig holes in the ground with excavators. Free will is an unknowable transcendence, and ultimately, we return to Augustine, to the Creator to find it. Augustine said that free will is a transcendent innate existence, bestowed upon the human soul by the Creator. Translating Augustine's theological language into Kant's terms, free will is an inherent human endowment that unfolds through human experience and intellect, making free human choices possible. In the realm of free will, freedom and will are inseparable. Will is free, and freedom is the liberty of the will. It is precisely because of free will that humans become moral agents, heralding a higher rung not as external masters of human fate, but as a realm of infinite possibilities for fate. This was today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning some about philosophy, especially from an Asian perspective. If you found this video valuable, please like and comment as it helps a lot. See you next time.